Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jim Batches here with Trade Pulse Technologies. Excited to be back once again this week. Really excited to be able to share an example of our platform and really how we can provide a real intraday edge for the active day trader in the market. For anybody that is new to Trade Pulse, we're an order flow analytic platform. Essentially, what that means is we're a real time provider of market flow data. We're a real time provider of order flow data, and to go with that, we also provide our own AI driven indicator to help give you even a further insight in how a stock may perform intraday. Really what our platform is about and the edge we want to provide is to the short term active trader and help you get into the market at the most opportune time by providing the most up to the minute real time market and order flow data. Got a really cool example wanted to share with everybody today to help illustrate really how you can take advantage of our platform and attain that edge. Here we go. So we got First Solar put up on our platform, and this is from yesterday, the trading day of Wednesday, February 25th. And what you're looking at is all this data is spread across from market open to market close. So I'll go through what we're looking at to really help tie everything together. You'll see that black line here. We are providing the stock price with that black line that updates minute by minute in real time. So you know how the market's moving for, in this case, First Solar or any other stock that you wanted to search on our platform. Next, you'll see some of this green shade there facing up. And then as we move to the right, you see some of the red shade that's facing down. We call this our momentum flow data. So this is tracking the intraday sentiment on the retail side. So that red shade's indicating that there's been more selling than buying. And then, of course, the green shade's the opposite, more buying than selling. And then you'll see this light blue line kind of running with that price a little bit. That light blue line we call our large deal flow data. So this is all the big money that's been coming in for First Solar on the day. So this is really orders that are $100,000 or more in value. These are typically, your institutional buying or selling, mutual funds, hedge funds, those type of orders. And then lastly, I want you to see this vertical green bar here. We call this our power inflow signal. So a power inflow signal, we provide this within the first couple hours of the trading day for select stocks that have generated a real significant shift in the order flow from negative to positive. Essentially, what we're saying here is based on the order flow, we're expecting that there's a high likelihood that the stock will rise shortly following that signal. And it's, again, all based on that order flow shift we're seeing. Again, this comes in the first couple of hours. It's when we sense a real significant shift in the order flow. And based on that, we're expecting a price rise. So it's a bullish trend indicator is essentially what we're providing there. Now, if we look at this example a little bit deeper, you'll see for First Solar yesterday, price really jumped in the first half hour or so trading, and you can see it really started to come down. And to go with that, you can see the order flow data here. As the price was rising, you can see that green shade there increasing on the retail side. Similar deal here with the institutional flow data. You can see that light blue line was also increasing at the same time. And then they both kind of started to come down a little bit. You can see that green shade really started to trend downwards. Similar deal with the light blue line. But then our power inflow signal came in. You can see it came in a little after 10 a.m. Eastern time yesterday. And again, what we're trying to capture here is a real shift in the order flow from negative to positive. So we've seen a pretty big shift whenever we get that signal. And sure enough, you see that light blue line really started to trend upwards throughout the rest of the day. You can see how high it really started to spike. And that's really indicating that the big money was really starting to come in on the buy side. And sure enough, you can see the stock price. See how it's really started to dip. It was around 214 at the high. Then it came all the way down around 208 when the signal hit. And then shortly following, you can see a real trend upwards that really lasted throughout the middle of the day. And again, this is really emphasizing the importance of the order flow data and being able to track, really where the market's moving, trying to identify a bullish trend in the stock price before, the stock price itself really reacts to it. Anybody who got in maybe shortly following our signal, if you got in around 208, 209, somewhere in that ballpark, you can see the stock actually got up to an intraday high following our signal above 214. So, anybody that got in around that period could have made an intraday gain of over 3% just in a matter of a couple hours. And that's really the edge we want to provide. We want to be able to get you in at the most opportune entry points possible. And we do that by providing the order flow in real time, and then in conjunction with our signal and being able to help you best time the market. So in terms of our signal, we provide around 10, 15 of these signals per day. We track over 2,000 stocks on our platform. So the signal is very specific. It's really meant to be only for stocks that have really generated a significant shift in the order flow. So anytime this signal is activated, we would consider it a pretty significant indicator and one to pay attention to. So you'll see on the left-hand side here on our platform, we have a section for our power inflows. So if you were to click on that, you'll see a list of all the different power inflows that have come in today. So if you were to sign up for our platform and you wanted to see, which ones are generating that order flow shift, you'd be able to see them all right here and see how they're performing relative to that order flow shift. So, but really just wanted to point out that one example. Thought it'd be really cool to illustrate really how you can best take advantage of our platform. If you want to learn more about our platform and really what else we offer, feel free, check us out. We're at tradepulse.net. You can contact us there as well if you have any questions about the data or the signal or anything else that we provide. You can contact us there and we'll get back to you very shortly. We're also offering a deal at the moment, a 30-day free trial for anybody that's new and wants to sign up and test out the data. No charge, no nothing. For 30 days, you can get in there and test the data out for yourself and see how you can most benefit from it. So I really just wanted to share that with everybody. Once again, I want to thank everybody for joining. Always a pleasure to be able to share our platform with all you. It's great being able to partner with Tradier and being able to share our platform as well. So we'll be back here next week with another example. So feel free, check us out then. In the meantime, if you have any questions, again, feel free, tradepulse.net. You can get in touch with us and we'll get back to you soon. But until next Thursday, I will see you then and we'll talk to you soon. Appreciate you, everybody.
You know how the financial world goes. Here comes the buzzkill. Please make sure to take some time to read this boring disclaimer. We will owe you one.